Well, good day, folks. Bill O'Leary coming to you in this video to answer the question, what role does life insurance play in estate planning? So what you're going to learn in this video is, number one, how estate planning and life insurance are related. Two, how life insurance is taxed at death. And three, some specific estate planning sort of objectives or reasons that life insurance can accomplish. So first, quick introduction. Again, my name is Bill O'Leary. I'm a lawyer with Legacy Planning Law Group. We do estate planning, elder law, probate, and trust administration. Let's jump right in. So do you ever wonder how life insurance and estate planning might be related? Life insurance is about protection, making sure your loved ones, they have the resources to help them continue on after you pass away. And it's a great tool that can serve several estate planning objectives at the same time and help with management and distribution of your assets. Now, before talking about the specific things that life insurance can do as part of good estate planning, it's very important to point out that life insurance, when it's paid out to your beneficiaries, it's paid to them income tax free. No income tax is paid on that. It's a wonderful thing we have in our tax law. The death benefit that is paid is not taxed. And again, this is a tremendous tax break that life insurance gives. So you compare that to, let's say, an IRA account or 401k that is going to have to be taxed when it comes out to the beneficiaries. Life insurance is tax free. Now, let's talk about some specific estate planning sort of purposes or objectives that life insurance can achieve. So first, life insurance can help with things such as final expenses after you pass away. You know, the median cost of a funeral is about $7,000. That's probably a low number. Life insurance is a great resource to help your loved ones pay for those final expenses. How about using life insurance to pay off debt? So if you die with unpaid bills, as a lot of people do, your debts, you see, they become the responsibility of your estate, and the debts have to be paid first before the heirs get their share of your estate. Creditors get paid first. So instead of your heirs ending up with less after the estate assets are used to pay those bills, life insurance can cover that obligation and leaving more money in the pockets of your loved ones. Life insurance can also be used to pay for your final income taxes. Look, you know, when you die, it doesn't mean that any taxes that you haven't paid for that year just are wiped away or forgiven. Oh no, those income taxes for the year of death still have to be paid. Plus, to the extent you have any back taxes, they have to be paid. So again, rather than reducing your heirs' inheritance, life insurance can be used to basically pay the tax man. How about this? Providing liquidity. Many people have a home which is not very liquid, and a house that is left, let's say, to multiple children, okay, can be difficult to handle for both financial and emotional reasons, right? You can't sell or retain your childhood bedroom without selling or retaining the entire house. So there may be what's called a liquidity crunch at that time, where cash is needed to pay estate expenses, but the estate assets are not liquid to pay those expenses with. Life insurance is paid out very quickly after death, and it really provides sort of very quick infusion of cash to the estate and ultimately to the beneficiaries. How about helping your beneficiaries with their taxes? You know, an increasing percentage of people have a lot of their assets tied up in retirement accounts like IRAs and 401ks that are taxable when the money is withdrawn by your beneficiaries, okay? So beneficiaries, let's say, who are not a spouse, but let's say children, they have to start taking the money out right away, and they have a 10-year withdrawal period. They've got to take it all out in 10 years. Well, what this does is it increases your children's tax burden because they have to pay tax on those IRA withdrawals in addition to their own tax liabilities. Life insurance can be used to help to take some of the tax sting out for the kids. How about this objective? Something called estate equalization. What if there are multiple heirs, but the assets can't be split up, neat and clean or equally? For example, let's say mom dies and leaves, let's say, a beach house, let's just say it's worth, $600,000, and leaves that to two sons and a daughter. Well, let's say the sons live far away in a different state and they don't have any interest in the beach house and they want to sell it immediately. But the daughter lives locally and desperately wants the house. Well, to compensate the sons and to avoid sort of a rift between siblings, the daughter would have to compensate her brothers, right, to the extent of $400,000. What if she doesn't have the money? Life insurance as part of a good estate plan can be used to fill the gap and equalize those inheritance shares. So in this example, the daughter would get the beach house while the sons would receive the death benefit proceeds. How about this as an objective of life insurance? Avoiding probate. Probate's a court process where an estate is administered and distributed with the oversight of a judge. And in Florida, I can tell you probate can be sort of long and drawn out, a very expensive process. Even if there's a will, probate's often required. Life insurance avoids probate, meaning the death benefit is paid out directly to the named beneficiaries without having to go through the probate court. So instead of waiting 9 to 15 months, usually the check is mailed within a few weeks. Paying estate taxes. Now, the estate tax is a tax imposed on an estate. If your estate is large enough where it might be subject to estate tax, life insurance is a great tool to pay that tax with. So people with larger estates, let's say who incorporate life insurance into their estate plan, again, it's a great tool. And by the way, a lot of times they'll put it into a special kind of trust called an irrevocable life insurance trust. We call it an ILIT, I-L-I-T for short. Couple of other objectives. One, let's say as a way to fund a special needs trust. Let's say you have a child who maybe has a special needs, let's say a disability, and they really can't hold down a regular job. You're paying for their needs now, and even if they're an adult, you're still paying their way. Well, what's going to happen after you die? How will your child be taken care of? Where will the money come to make sure that their needs are paid for? Life insurance is a wonderful solution for parents of special needs children. So what happens at death is a windfall is paid out for the benefit of the special needs child, and that's going to be enough money to take care of them for the rest of their life. And since your special needs child is probably receiving some sort of public assistance like Medicaid or SSI benefits, that this life insurance will be paid into a special kind of trust called a special needs trust, which is set up in a way to make sure your child will be able to continue getting those public benefits. And then one other objective that life insurance is very useful for is funding a business buyout. Let's say you have a business with a partner, you've built the business and it's something you're proud of. It provides for your family now. Well, what's going to happen to your ownership share of the business when you die? Will your partner take over the business? Would you want your partner to buy out your particular partnership interest so your family has money to live on from the buyout? Business partners are smart to think ahead about these things and about these issues and put them in what's called a buy-sell agreement. And life insurance is a very common tool that's used to make sure that the surviving business partner has enough money to buy out the deceased partner's ownership so that the deceased partner's family is taken care of. So there you have it. Hey, if you'd like to know a little bit more about how life insurance is sort of interrelated or the part that it plays in estate planning, and maybe if you want to know how we can help, we'd love to talk to you. So we invite you to go ahead and book a free 15-minute phone call with us. We call it our discovery phone call because we both sort of discover sort of what the issue or concern is and start the conversation. Scheduling is very easy. Just go to the bottom of this video and click on the scheduling link that's there. It takes you straight to our scheduling page. And if you'd like to know about other topics that sort of relate to estate planning and probate and maybe elder law, we have a growing library of videos on our YouTube channel. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel, Legacy Planning Law Group. A lot of good stuff there. If you've enjoyed this video, please like it. Better yet, if you could share it, all the better. So Bill O'Leary signing off for now, and go make it a great day and a better world.